Right. Right, let's see if anybody drops back in again. Hello, hello everybody. Looks like it's not picked the other one up, has it? Hello Steve, yo. I'm just hoping that everybody realises what I've had to do is I've had to kill that stream altogether because it must have cocked it up completely. But as you can see, I'm here now. Can you hear me all right? Yeah, Dave, back I am. Yeah, can you see? Can see and hear you. Excellent, excellent stuff. Right, hi Gareth. You've just missed all the fun. Just missed the mad part of it. First time I've done a live stream in a bit, and let's just say it all went Pete Tong as usual. Right, evening again, everybody. Right, but at least I think we've got everything going now. Yeah, we've got the board cam and everything working, so we might actually stand a bit of a chance this time with a bit of luck. Right, so we'll try again, shall we? Right, welcome to Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave, and it's in a Chuck in the Chat live. And what I'm going to be doing is doing a lot more of watching the screen. There's not going to be any knacker on this one. What I'll probably do Monday night. So Monday night is usually when I stream again. So what I'll do is on Monday night is we'll have a purely knacker stream. So if you want to join us at, let's say, 6:30, 6:45, something like that on Monday night, we'll have a good hour and a half, 2 hours of knacker just playing against different people. Don't forget everybody who's taking part. We've got the bomb squad. Well, you don't have to take part. That's going to be broadcast live as well tomorrow from about 5 PM onwards. So that should be quite interesting. It's different games. We'll be playing a bit of cricket and a bit of 501, 301, double in, double out. Gareth took part in it last time and did really well. Better than I did, I think, if I remember rightly. So yeah, so it should be good fun, that. Right. I don't know whether all you guys saw the video the other day. I think you probably all did. The one about the legacy box. The chap who that came from, it's still sat next to me here. It's still here. It's still here and everything's in it. I still can't bring myself to think what to do with it, to be honest with you lads and lasses. What I think I'm going to do with it is some of it is going to be going in for the Christmas. We're going to have a big Christmas raffle thing again this year. Like I say, it just about broke even last year. If it does that, I'm in tomorrow. Yes, you are, Mark. I'm looking forward to that. Should be good fun. Yeah, well, the thing is we've all got lives, haven't we? The thing is we've got things that happen. Like what I've done is I've give Graham all my holidays when I'm away on holiday, because like this, not this one, I think it was the next one was going to fall when I was on holiday again. The last one fell, not the one that we've just done, the one before that I think it was, I couldn't take part in because I was on holiday. And so what I've done is I give Graham my holiday planner from when I'm going away and what have you, and hopefully if a few of us, if everybody does that for the Super League next year, we'll be alright. I mean, I know not everybody books their holidays well in advance, but if you can give him a bit of an idea, it just makes his job a hell of a lot easier, doesn't it? But I think the Super League for next year, I think is going to be fantastic. Yeah, it was what do we call it? Thingy. Like I say, it took me a long time to make that video. Very emotional video for me. I know a lot of people have wished him well and what have you, but that's not gonna work, I'm afraid. It's the way that I liken to it is like I say, I can't go into it too much because I love him to bits, and I don't want if he sat watching, I don't want to upset him. But my outlook on life is, and the way that we all think, I think the way that we all live our lives, and I think it's true for everybody, this is, life to me is like a train journey, and that train journey has a beginning when you're born, and it also has an end when you die. And the great thing, or the great thing that we're awarded is we don't know when that's going to happen. And this is the big thing that sort of like cuts me up for other people really, really badly, especially when they suffer from certain illnesses. And like I say, life's like a train journey, and there's a lot of stops on that train journey. You've got all the events that you have when you're a kid, those things that stand out in your mind, the good ones and the bad ones. And the thing is you never know where that final destination is. You never know where the last train station is going to stop. Whereas for people who have got terminal illnesses, can you imagine the mental anguish that it gives you when you can actually see the final train station? And that's the thing, that's the bit that I find the most difficult, not for me to deal with, because I have my own beliefs on things, but it doesn't mean that I'm uncompassionate or anything like that, because I'm massively compassionate towards people. But I am a realist. I always have been a realist, and I always believe the day that you take your first breath, there's going to be the day that you take your last. And it's a sad do. It's a really hard thing to cope with, and everybody copes with it in different ways. And I think what we'll have to do is, I think the best thing we can do is just leave it around there. But yeah, that's the way I see it. It's all right, not all right for us, because it's not all right for anybody. But you never know what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes, the next 2 hours, or the next 10 years. You haven't got a clue. You don't know where that final destination and that final train station is going to be, and you can't see it. You can't see it in the future and anything like that. Whereas people who, like I say, have got a terminal illness, it's like a big sweeping bend on a track, and you can see that station in the distance, and it's ever getting closer and closer and closer. And that's probably one of the hardest things that it would be for a lot of people to deal with. Right, so what we'll do is we'll move on from that. Let's turn it a little bit more light-hearted. Let's have a bit of a practice, shall we? Right, so what we'll do is, first of all, as we always do, chucking for bulls. Just warm that arm up. Just thinking about the old grouping. And as you can see, those first 3 arrows, not too bad. Funny bulls are, that, isn't it? Right, let's have a look on here. Hiya Kieran, are you back, lad? Like I say, that other one was just a disaster. I've got a faulty camera. There's a faulty camera here, and I know which one it is now. And hopefully we should be alright now, because I've got it disconnected and it can't interfere with anything. I suppose that's one of the pitfalls of like spending 30 knicker on a camera, isn't it? You never know when it's going to go, and it's not, you plug it in, you fire the stream up, and it's perfectly fine, and then after a minute or 2 minutes or even half an hour, what it's doing is it's freezing. But it's not just freezing. As soon as it freezes and you try to do anything whatsoever with it, it stops the whole stream. It just, I don't know what it does. I don't know whether it corrupts it or whether it sends a dodgy file or whatever, but it just stops the whole stream. Pam Cento. Hello Sam. Hiya Sam, mate. Hope you're well. Not seen you on here before. I hope you enjoy it. It's usually pretty good fun, this. No, mate, not at all. No. I'm one of these, mate. It's like I say, it's a journey that you don't have any real control over. I mean, you do and you don't. It's one of them. It's like my other outlook on things. I mean, I'm a big fat lad, mate. I like my food and I like my beer and what have you. And it sounds like a really sort of like, some people think that it's madness to think this way, but I would rather live 10 years less and enjoy my life than spend all my life worrying about what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, where I'm going to go, how much exercise I'm going to do. Because let's face it, probably 4 or 5 years of those last 10 years of your life, you're going to be, let's face it, weeing and pooing yourself in an old folks home. And for me, that isn't a quality of life, and it's not living. I'd rather be gone by the time I get to that stage. And I suppose a lot of us feel the same now. Whether I will feel the same like when I do actually get to that stage, who knows? But that's my outlook at the moment. Aileen's in, my favourite lady. Hello Aileen, hope you're well. Yeah, it's nice to see you back, Aileen. Hopefully everything's back on a nice even keel for you now. And yeah, it's all good fun. Jason is coxing. Hiya Jason, hope you're well. Oh, there's be a big announcement in about 5 or 10 minutes. I'll watch me call it, have a bit of a chuck and what have you. I'll read some of the chat out and some of the questions. So if you've got any questions, just fire them in. Wayne Flint's back in. Hiya Wayne, mate. Let's try and warm this arm up. Oh, thanks. Kieran, mate. Thanks very much. And that will be going to something that I'm going to mention to you in a bit. Let's get it sorted. Well, we would do, but the frigging thing's flat. I tell you what, it's a comedy of errors this today, isn't it? It's like bloody Monty Python. To be honest, it's like Monty Python. My tablet's flat now. I tell you what, Kieran, I'll do my impression, shall I? 180! Oh, that was a bad rust spray, that wasn't it? My throat's killing me now. Aaron Naylor, hi Aaron mate, hope you're well. Could I have a 177 instead? You certainly could. Stick it in there now. 177! How was that? Was that alright? 180! Oh, I could just do it my way, couldn't I? 180! Oh, John O'Gorman's in. Hi, John. I hope you're well, mate. Yo, hey, mate, you're welcome. You are so welcome to him, fella. So welcome to him. Oh, great. That. Did you like that then, that 180? That's mine, that last one. That's the one that I do when I hit one. Oh! Nearly did one on cue for you there. 140! Plenty to review, buddy. Yeah, oh, Kieran. Thingy, you said you were going to tell me about those things that I sent you. Don't forget to email me and tell me, because I need the feedback from it and any ideas of how you think I can improve them. And how you think I can make them better and make them say. See, the thing is, I don't know which way to go with them. I think they're a good idea generally. I think they're a really good idea, and you lot out there will know all about it by next week. That's another secret I'll be revealing next week sometime. It's not a secret. It's just something that's coming along, which I said it will all go back towards. A lot more focused on the thing, on the actual coaching and what have you, rather than just doing live streams and playing knacker, which is all well and good, but the thing is it did all sorts of things to me. Just destroyed me thingy, not my confidence, but I just went off in the wrong direction. And thanks to Aileen, who's an absolute star, who pointed it out to me. And I tell you what, I owe her everything, because I was just going off in the wrong direction, and hopefully now we're going off in the right direction again. Oh, what happened there? Something went on the screen then for a split second, didn't it? Something flashed on. Dave, how are the mugs you've got on your eBay site? There's one on Streamlabs, so if you go on to Streamlabs itself, I think there's a link underneath the description, but their mugs are stupid money. And the thing is it's one of them mugs, not too bad I suppose. I could buy could probably buy about 20. But to make it worth my while, I don't know how much I'd have to charge them out at. And obviously I don't want to make much. A couple of quid on one would do for me. I'd be happy enough with that. But I don't know what I'd actually have to do, how many I'd have to buy to make it worthwhile. The other thing is like I say, because I went off in the wrong direction and what have you, what I've done is I've not done what I should have done this year. For Christmas I should have been fetching my own darts out. I was about 50% of the way there. I had them designed and what have you. The problem in England is you can get them designed, Zaki, and there's a few other people that do them, but it's actually getting them manufactured at a reasonable cost. Because I know people will pay like they did for Love Darts, for my darts. If I fetch some darts out, I know they'll pay that for them. I know they will. But the thing is that I don't want them to be that expensive. I want them to be the same as the channel. This is for working class blokes, working class women and youngsters, so everybody can afford it. So I'd like, if I can, I want to try and get something. Maybe they might have to be a little bit more expensive than the darts referee, because he bought 4 massive boxes of them, and I know he invested a hell of a lot of money, thousands and thousands and thousands, which I haven't got to do. Simple as that. I haven't got that money. But I'm hoping, yeah, that I'd be able to do it for this Christmas, but it's not going to happen. So in the new year, probably March might be the best time. It might the generation ones might come along about that time. But like I say, there's a lot to look into, and it can be a big risk. Can be a big risk. I know people will pay decent money for them, but what I want to do is I want to get a really, really good quality dart that is exactly what I would use myself to sell on to other people at a reasonable price. So that is why it's like when I say to people I'll do stuff and it takes a long time, I infuriate probably my brother and my wife as well, because what I'll do is I'll set out to do something, but I always have to make sure everything is absolutely spot on before I'll actually go ahead and do it. Like if I'm buying something, if I'm buying like a board or a webcam or something like that, I have to go and look at all the reviews and all that sort of stuff to make sure that it's absolutely bang on, and it'll be exactly the same with the darts. When I fetch them darts out, they'll be absolutely bang on. David Bowie's in with a tenner. Absolute star. Thank you so much, Dave. You'll have one from me. 180. Another cracker. We'll try and get this fired up now, and Null Rust Break can have a go as well. Right, never know, might go and look that one. Could you turn your sound up a tad, Dave? I'm on full and it's still quite quiet. Could be just me. Let's have a look. Right, how's that? I've just turned that up by about 25%, and it's actually just clipping the red now. It's just starting to clip the red. So is that better for you, Aileen, sweetheart? Thanks, Al. Welcome to Al Sanders. Hiya, mate. Hope you're well. Thanks for that. Like I say, I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you guys. If I wasn't, I'd probably be running my own coaching services and what have you by now, but I'm no good at pushing myself. When people like book coaching in and then they don't follow it up, what I do is I sort of like I give them all the information. Has disconnected, attempting to reconnect. So it's reconnected now. I thought it was going to cut me off again then. It's for 12 months, mate. It really helped. Only taking it up last 12 months, but I spent months nights and you online.